Okay, we derive the variable age of the youngest member, then we move on to the next one, which is the age of the oldest member. By the way, when I play the last video, I can hear myself sneezing. You probably must have heard the same weird noise, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to redo the previous video. Okay, by sort, unique number,egen, eldest equals, instead of maximum minimum, this time it is maximum. I need to look for the age of the eldest member. Okay, then label variable eldest, age of oldest member. So let's check quickly. Again, looking at the first household, 3 members. I think this is the age of the oldest member, so 28 years old. Okay. And then the next one, can we calculate the mean age of the household members within the same household or for each household? So unique, by sort, unique number, ej, let me call it mean age, equals the mean of age. Label, variable, mean age of members. Okay. Then again, let's look at the first household. I think the average of, so let's first add 28, 24, and 4 together, divided by 3. It will be just below 20 years old, using my mathematical thinking. Indeed, 18.67. And then the last one, we need to find out the total number of employed household members. It will be quite straightforward. Remember, we already created the employed dummy. Okay, it is equal to 1 if the person is employed. And all we have to do is just to use the by sort combine again, by sort unique number, egen, number, empl, it means the total number of employed members, simply the sum of the employed dummy. Okay. Then label, variable, total number of employed members. Remember, we derived this employed dummy only for the working age population. So the sum of that would be the total number of employed members aged 15 to 65 years old. So let's look at this one. Okay. I must look for the employed dummy. It is here. 2 members. I think they are both at least 15 years old, but up to 65 years old. So the total number of employed members in the household will be 2. Okay. And then before I save the file, just to remind you the 3 different ways to generate dummy variables. The first one, let's use gender as an example. Tab gender, generate gender. So you have the 2 dummies, and remember what we did earlier was to rename each of them so that people can understand the meaning of each dummy better. Okay, then let me tab the male dummy, keep this number in mind, 44,000 something. Tab the female dummy, so 50,000 there. So let me drop the 2 dummies. So this is the first way to do that. Second way, we need to run 2 commands. So first of all, we assume everyone, the male dummy is 0. And then replace male equals 1 if gender equals 1, double equal sign. Okay. And then similarly, I have to type 2 commands to generate the female dummy. The if condition is gender double equal sign equals to 2. Then we can tab each dummy. Again, you see the same value, 44 something thousand, 45,000. They are males. And then tab the female dummy, just 50,000 females. So this is the second way to generate the dummies. You need to type 2 lines of commands to generate each dummy. And there's a third way, which is better than the second method actually. You only need to type 1 line of command, so generate male equals, then you have round brackets and you specify the condition. Gender equals 1. You don't need to type the word if actually. Okay. And then for the female, again, only 1 line of command is necessary. Okay. Then again, you can type male, same result, and you type female, same result. Okay. So in other words, the previous way we derived the age cohort dummy, remember we typed 2 lines of command just to refresh your memory. Let's say for the youngest cohort. Okay, then we need 2 lines of commands. Let me do a tabulation. So keep this number in mind, 29,000. So we type 2 lines of command to generate this age cohort dummy. Let me drop it. Okay, and then I use the quick method. So generate this dummy. I only need 1 line of command, and I specify the conditions using round brackets. Okay, and then I tap it. Okay, same result. Okay, I can drop it, and then according to the question, I save it as IES O 2010 O. Okay, so we are done with the IES. I can clear the file. I don't even need to use these files anymore. Okay, the last one, I didn't really design any questions, but I want you to do it as your own DIY exercise, but I will randomly do a few questions. So remember we use the IES, Data Income and Expenditure Survey. You can spot the two keywords from the name of the survey, income and expenditure. So the aim of IES is to capture information on money matrix welfare, that is income and consumption or expenditure. And then even though IES did ask a few questions on non-income welfare, but the questions are not as thorough as General Household Survey, GHS. So in other words, the primary aim of GHS is to capture detailed information on non-income welfare. So let's just go through the GHS questionnaire. Again, starting off with the demographic information. Then there is a long session on education. Lots of questions on education that were not asked in other surveys, not even census actually. And then there's a question on health, very detailed question. So if you want to pursue a research topics in health economics, GHS would be a good choice actually. Then a session on even religion, receipt of social grants, okay? Then again, a session on labor activities. And then this is the most crucial session, session 5, okay? On non-income welfare, dwelling type, even questions on wall material, roof material, floor material, and conditions or the quality, actually. And then even about when the dwelling was built, okay? Your mortgage bond, how much rent you're paying in case you don't own the property. Then again, the questions on water, electricity, okay? I think there are questions asked on the quality, actually. Let me look for it. Okay, this one. Quality of electricity, good, average, or poor. Refuse removal, and then electricity, recycling, and so forth. Waste collection. I think there's a session on internet access. Okay, communication. So this is the one. When you have time, you can go through that. Even questions on receiving mail, okay, which is quite interesting. And then questions on transport. I think there is a session on food hunger, child food hunger, and adult food hunger frequency of experiencing the hunger. So if you're interested, you can have a look. And then even a session on agricultural activities. Okay. And lastly, the ownership of, you can see 20 assets actually. Okay. I don't think I see the question on radio anymore. I think I mentioned it briefly in one of the earlier videos. We really shouldn't ask questions on radio ownership anymore. I don't believe people would purchase radio now. Okay. So maybe we can do a few questions. I don't think I need this do file anymore. So again, there are 2 files, household file and person file. Let me start off with the household file. Unique number, again, you can see the way stats.sa name the variables with some relevance with the question number. So that must mean session 5, question 1. Okay, and only the household head could answer these questions. I'm going to rename this as HH weight, household weight later. I don't like the name stats.sa. Name the variable. Let's look at the actual data. As this is a household level file, so for these questions, only the household head could answer. This is why you only see person number 1. And each household only feature once, okay? So you see each household is given a unique household number. And then let's look at the other one, person level file. Okay. Okay, so you can see all the members in your household could take part or could answer questions on the person level file or person level questionnaire. So for example, this one, 5 members. Again, usually Stats SA would allocate a person number of 1 to the household head. Okay. And then the person weight, I want to rename it later. I don't like the way Stats SA name the variable, but I think we can do the merge. Just in case you don't fully remember, I will do it slowly. Data, combine data sets, form all pairwise combination within groups. Then I must look for the location of the household file, the crucial variable UQNR unique number. Option, second option. Then I think we can click OK. Let's hope it is a perfect merge. Indeed, 100%, so we can drop it. And then I will immediately rename the person weight. This is just my own personal preference. Okay, I get used to naming it as P weight. And then the household weight, HH weight. Okay. Okay, maybe we can do a few commands. Okay, when you have time, you can really experiment with this file. I need to merge the files. I need to save the merge file. So save as maybe GHS 2015 merge underscore merge. Okay. Maybe let's look at. I think we have done a lot of commands by province. Are there any other geographical variables, not just by province? Is there an urban rural variable? I think there is. Okay. Is it the metro or maybe geotype? Let me try geotype. Person weight. Okay, yeah. Maybe we can find out which province is most urbanized. So let's do a two-way tabulation. Tab province, geotype, person weight, and then comma, no frequency, percentage row, percentage distribution. Did I make a typo error? Geotype. Province. It is not spelled as province. It is spelled as prof, actually. Yeah, indeed, PROV. Okay. So the results indicate Gauteng and Western Cape are the two most urbanized provinces. Okay. Maybe I will just do a few more tabulation just out of curiosity. Maybe swimming pool actually by province. Who has the privilege to have a swimming pool in the dwelling actually? Oh, I forgot again, it should be prof, but not province. Apologies. Okay, ooh, it's really a luxury item. Nationally, only about 4.5%. They reported they have a swimming pool in the dwelling. Maybe can we check the question, the answers on quality of electricity? Session 5, rating of electricity supply. Maybe let's do it by province. Now I contradict myself. I'm still doing analysis by province. I previously said we have done too much analysis on that, and I must remember it is spelled as PROV, not the full word province. So nationally, this is quite worrying. Only slightly about 50% claim the electricity service is of good quality. And I think the best result comes from Western Cape and even Limpopo, actually quite good. Okay, but remember the answers are based on self-perception, subjective self-perception. Okay, maybe let's do the last one by province. Maybe can I check the quality of water? Is it safe to drink? So this is the last question of the day. Same mistake, sorry. Ooh, apology. Okay. quite good actually. The answers look at a high proportion with yes. Okay, so that's it for today.